What is up, everybody? I'm sorry there is no, I don't know, music. I kind of forgot to put in the background, which I probably should, but I don't got YouTube Premium. Hold on. Okay, we're back, and I've got tape measure because I was actually measuring my desk because this desk, not the greatest. Cannot lie to you guys right now. What's up, Raiden, Random Guy, Wand, Infinite, and Charles? We're back. Happy Thanksgiving to you all. Happy Thanksgiving. You know, guys, special day comes around once a year. Cam, you're gonna accident timeout someone, I swear. Oh, the ad blocked the screen. Oh, that's a cursed number of subscribers. Is the stream good? Yeah, it should be. But what's up, guys? So, what you wanting for Christmas? You should get a VR if you don't got one already. Wait. I don't use it that often. I should do a VR stream. We'll do one of those. I don't know when, but we definitely should do a VR stream. That'd be lots of fun. That'd be loads of fun, actually. Because I've got, a whole area, right there that can just be on VR. Yeah, VR is underrated. A mic and a boom arm. Tune turf today. What is that? Tune turf? What is that? Tune turf. So what do you want for Christmas most then? That's what we're gonna figure out right now. Riggy? I can't hear. Can you guys hear? No, it's not playing. And my headphones are off. Kai Tung Kai Kai. Hey, can we stop spamming? What the? Yo, it's not making sound. Is my thing broken? My audio, maybe? Oh, yeah, it is. There we go. Okay, here. What is this? Thank you for subscribing, Angelica. Lagarns, Toon Turf 1 coming soon. Yeah, that's what everybody's saying right now. Let's switch it over and see what this is.
Turf is here. If you guys didn't know what Toon Turf is, let me explain. Toon Turf is an animated series that revolves around a character called Ricky the Runky, where this guy has little adventures.
Riggy the Runky? So, is he a monkey then? I thought he was like a rat. A rat monkey?
About Toon Turf, and it looks amazing. Like, why is Rosie holding a demon's hand? Or what's happening with Ricky and Lucky in this picture? But I guess now we know that. Toon Turf?
Dang, there's a lot of people live. Is it this guy?
Alright. Now, originally, I was going to title this video something really clickbaity. like, the truth about Toon Turf, and then, make a joke about it being canceled or something. But at this point, after how long all of you have waited on me, yeah, you don't deserve that. You just deserve a release date. So... here I am to finally give it to you. But first, before that, I just want to say thank you, all right, for...
So is this guy? Is that it? Maybe we'll watch it then, because, I mean, if other YouTubers are reacting to it, then we can too. Alright, but what we do want to do, let me go on to here, and we're going to take a look at what I need. Can you read my chat? What did Charles say? So what do you want for Christmas, Mosin? That's what. Oh, can you shout me out when there's like 20 or something viewers? I'm trying to hit 50 subs. Maybe. Although that's very specific. Like, very. So you can live. Do you need a certain amount of subscribers to live stream now? I didn't know that. Sorry, I got distracted on Instagram. So I got some of the money I've earned from YouTube. We're gonna see if I can get anything with Black Friday. But basically, my brother, he got re-employed at Best Buy, so he gets this crazy discount when he purchases stuff from Best Buy. Meaning, I can get the computer parts I need. Or not like necessarily computer parts. I got all the computer parts I want for right now, but how much money do you make off your channel? Monthly, like 1 or 200 monthly. So I mean, like, I'm not that broke. Okay, that has a res. I think I want that one. I wish. Can you give any tips on how to hit 3,000 watch hours? Ooh. Yeah, Charles, I can help you out a little bit here. Hi, Cam, what's up, Eli? So, hitting 3,000 hours is way harder than 500 or 1,000 subscribers. I didn't get to 3,000 hours until I think I hit 15 or 1,600 subscribers on YouTube, which isn't that many subscribers ago, if you really think about it. It is a long process, especially for someone like me who streams up to like 12 hours at a time, which is insane because not a lot of people can just sit there 12 whole hours straight entertaining between like 3 and 10 people only, not getting paid for any of it. All it is, although for me, I loved it. I loved the grind because I didn't really care about the money. I cared about the watch time. So I would just be streaming to like 3 people, get an alt account on my phone in there, stream like 3 to 10 people for hours at a time. And there's some loyal people who stayed for a lot of the streams, even if it was in the background. Shout out to Wand. He's probably in the stream right now. But, like, he's one of the more notable people. But, yeah, W. Wand. He played a big role. You'll, like, it's hard to explain. Like, I love talking about YouTube because it's one of those things I'm truly passionate about. I care about money to make more better videos, you know what I mean? Yeah, of course, whenever you have more money, it's way easier to make videos, but whenever you're in YouTube, it's not more of the money you're putting into the videos, it's more about the quality, the effort, and the creativity and originality of the video, because you don't need any money to make a huge thing. Like, you can get fan funding. Like, say my Roblox mini tournaments, the prize was 1,000 Robux. That's $10, and it was completely funded by fans. I think I got like 4,000 Robux on Please Donate, and I put all of that into private servers, prize money, and even helping other people out. You know any vids that get like 10K views? They just got to be original. Because if, let's say, I'll give two examples. You're making a Minecraft series on plain vanilla Minecraft. Just, hey guys, welcome to the first episode of my Minecraft series. It's not very original. That's like the most basic thing you could do for a Minecraft video. Versus, I tried the deadliest mods in Minecraft. Like, I haven't seen Stranger Things Season 5 yet. I was thinking about doing it tomorrow morning. Just waking up really early, or maybe even tonight. I've heard it's really good, though. As long as there is a recap. Is there a recap for Season 4? If there is, then I will definitely be checking it out. Or, you can't wait for the next volumes? Yes, no spoilers. I'm only on the 3rd episode. Yeah, I haven't done the 1st episode. Okay, there's a recap. That's awesome. But, Charles, if you want to grow your channel as a streamer specifically, for streaming, my recommendation is consistency, because the more consistent you will be, the more your viewers will return to your streams. So even if you stream like 4 days a week, as long as you do it on the same days, and it doesn't even have to be 10 hours like I do. If you're streaming 1 hour every day, 4 days a week, and there's like 50 weeks, that's 200 days worth of 1 hour streams, and let's say you have 200 streams, all for 1 hour each, and during those streams, you have an average of 5 people watching, I guess. 200, 5 people an hour, 5 hours times 200. I think it's 1,000 hours of watch time. If you just, hold on. Let me calculate something real quick, because I'm not entirely sure. So, you do 200 1 hour streams, and 5 people are watching for 200 streams. 5 times 200. But it's only an hour. Hi Kim, I'm also live on Twitch. That's cool, Brooke. Wait. If 5 people watch a 1 hour stream, you get 5 hours of watch time. So if 5 people watch a 10-hour stream, you get 50. That's 10 days. 500. That'd be 1,000 hours if you do just 1 hour streams, and that's already a third of the way there if you think about it. But if you just up that up a little bit, do 3 hour streams 4 days a week, then there you go. Although even me right now, I don't even average 5 people right now. There's 5 people here, but it's been like, steak does raise. I'm gonna make it so should I do raise? I'm gonna make it so what should I do if steak raise me? Well, I don't know how often he does that. I mean, yeah, you could do that. I thought about doing that, like live until someone with like 100K, or live until someone who's verified joins the stream. And we've had a couple of verified people joining the streams every now and then. There's people 100K, 2 million. There's some pretty big streamers. Although I think steak's the biggest. Maybe. Alright, let me. I have the hiccups, sorry. Oh, I forgot how to spell world. That's sad. Oh, this guy has more subscribers than Steak. He has 5.6 million. Bro, do not start a potential 32-hour stream again. But yeah, my advice if you want to stream, shorts are really good. Always clip farm. Clip farming's amazing. Even if one of the undead doesn't agree with you. As long as you post shorts, whether they're related to your streams or not, shorts are like the best way for growth on YouTube nowadays. Like, if you think about it, a YouTube short either gets 10 views or 5,000 plus views. It's literally luck of the draw, in my opinion. And if you get 5,000 people, probably gonna get like 15 subscribers maybe, depending on what the video is or short. And 15 subscribers doesn't sound like a lot, but look at me. I'm at 2667. If I got 15 subscribers, 2685. That, like, it makes a difference. Like, it doesn't seem like a lot as even where I'm at now, but it really is. So that's why I was thinking about doing more YouTube shorts, even though my viewers don't like it that much. Like the day ones, like, wait, how do you do it? Like this? Yeah. My day ones don't like it all that much. Like Juan, he's more of like, he prefers regular videos and not Clash Royale. Bro, why is my hair so crooked right now? That's a little bit better. Why am I so red? I was on the edge of my seat. I'll do like stream until I get rated. That's my girl. I skip game streams or any topics that is uninteresting to me. Game streams? What game streams? You come to Master SMP, that's a game stream. But yeah, like, YouTube, like, put me in a podcast or something, because I could talk about this for like 3 hours at least. Because there's multiple sections you could talk about. You could talk about my journey to where I am so far, plans for the future, and inspiration for other people on how to start, how to grow, how to surpass me. That's 3 huge sections. It's like, I love YouTube. It's really weird. Ever since I thought about it, like being so young, watching like popular MMOs and the Lucky Block videos, I'm like, what? That looks so fun. I could play Minecraft and get money. And then I see him. He has releasing his book. I'm a bit older now. He's releasing his book and pulls up in a McLaren. And like I thought that was like some ultra Lamborghini that's worth like $100 million, which definitely not worth that much, but still sick car. I would love to have a McLaren. Although, if I do like say for example I get like crap ton of money off of YouTube, I don't think I'm gonna get like a huge mansion or some supercar. Like, I'm probably going to be reasonable because I don't want anyone to just rob me. Although, I also don't want to be in, like, the kind of neighborhood that I would get robbed in. Like, I think if I'm a streamer and I'm getting a house, I'd like it to be in, like, a more secluded type of neighborhood. But not necessarily, like, a mansion or a huge house. Although, I do want to have, like, probably either 3 or 4 kids. Yeah, I think I'm on 3 or 4 is what I'm thinking. You have a date on Tuesday? That's cool, Void. But yeah, I got a lot of life to talk about. You got my life story. I could do a draw my life kind of video. Hi, I'm Cameron, and I was born in a small town. I'll do that whenever I move out. Trust. But yeah, Charles, if you're still here, say you want to do a combination, you just want to be a content creator, videos, streams, shorts, everything. For videos, I would say when you're starting off, consistency over quality, because a lot of people. I'm gonna put my webcam back. I think I like it better like this. Alright. So, a lot of people think you should have quality over quantity. Although, when you're starting off, I believe you should have more of a quantity, because if you make one video and it's really good, took you like a month to work on, people love it, although you have no attention, so it's probably not going to even get on the algorithm. And then a month later you make another one, it's going to do the same. But if you do crappy video, there's a higher chance for someone to see your video. Although you don't need to do... Why when I type some stuff it doesn't show for you? What's going on, bro? Alright. Let's start from the beginning. Hold on. We're gonna pull up to the podcast couch. Or I don't even know what to call it, bro. Alright. So, my name is Cam, and this is my advice on how to grow your channel just starting off. So, there's many routes you can take on YouTube, which is one of the better things about the platform. You can go into many categories. You could go into like gaming, arts, lifestyle, comedy, travel, education, vlogs, variety, streams, shorts, clips. There's so many. And there's no right or wrong answer to which path you take on YouTube. It's really your choice, to say the least. Now, the reason I say that is because you can't just be doing like tech reviews when you're making $0. You're starting off, no money, and you're like, I think I want to review computer parts. That'd be pretty fun. Now, you can do that, but starting off, it's nearly impossible, because computer parts cost between like $50 and probably up to $1,000 for singular parts, and it just won't work like that, because you won't have the funds to grow your channel. You'll be able to make one video with your life savings, and then boom, what are you gonna post? Your viewers are gonna be like, hey, can you review this? And then you'd be like, sorry, I don't have any money. And they're like, so then what's the point of this channel? Rather, when you have a gaming channel, it's a lot easier, and you can get a lot of audience, especially close relative to age as I, or relative in interest. There's so many different subcategories. So like, say in gaming, there's all the genres of gaming. Horror games, there's kids games, there's variety games, there's shooter games, adventure games, platformers, and then you can even get more specific. You can go into specific games like Roblox, Minecraft. And the thing is, whenever you get so specific with what you're doing, that's when it gets a little bit harder but easier to grow. So what I mean by that is you can go a long way. So you go YouTube, gaming, variety games, Roblox, and then you're like, oh wait, I think I like Adopt Me. and then you go into Adopt Me Trading. That's 6 subcategories you're going into for one thing, and that's what I like to call a niche genre. And that's how I would say is a really good way to grow your channel, because if you're streaming things that not a lot of other people are streaming, you're bound to get that really loyal audience to that one genre to, watch your content. They're going to be like, wow, this is the exact creator I've been looking for. I'm going to subscribe. And then when you grow your channel a little bit more, instead of just doing Adopt Me Trading, it's just Adopt Me Videos. This is my brand new Adopt Me house that I built in 24 hours. Today, I'm going to be seeing how many people I can scam and adopt me. Like, it gets more and more. It's still niche, but you're getting a slightly larger audience. And then from there, you're like, you know what? I think I just want to stream Roblox. I can't just live my life playing Adopt Me. So then you start playing other games, Dress to Impress, and your viewers who are already there, they're like, wow, maybe I should try that too. And then they start playing Dress to Impress, and then you get more people that are part of Dress to Impress, and they're like, oh wow, this is a really fun game. And then they start playing what you play. You play Dress to Impress, Adopt Me, and then you go to other games, and then you take your chances. You play a game completely different to those. Build a boat for a treasure. This is just an example. You're on Build a Boat, and you're like, today I built Adopt Me and flew it across the ocean. Something like, it doesn't have to be like I played Build a Boat. It can just be something related, but slowly transferring into that other game. You got to be smooth whenever you shift your content, because if you're just Adopt Me, Dress to Impress, Adopt Me, Dress to Impress, you're consistent with those two, and then Build a Boat for Treasure, your viewers can build a boat for treasure. But if the title's like, I flew my fly ride neon unicorn across, I don't know, I turned Adopt Me into a pirate ship. Like something that's relatively close to Adopt Me, but is in a different game. Your viewers are going to be interested. Like, what are you talking about? You put Adopt Me in another game? And then they see you're in Build-A-Boat and you're making your neon unicorn and you're driving it to the end of the road. They're like, huh. And not only that, you're slowly, secretly shifting your content. So one video, I made Adopt Me in Build-A-Boat. And then the next video, I made the Dress to Impress area in Build-A-Boat. And then I made a beauty store. I made Walmart in Build-A-Boat. I did this in Build-A-Boat. And like, you're going to get that audience that really likes Build-A-Boat. And then that's where people are going to be like, they're like, can I get some of these videos and some of that videos? And you're like, yeah. And then you start variety because you secretly shifted your content. And you know what I mean? That's how I would say is a really good way to shift your content from just starting off to growing a little bit. So how I would expect it is between like 0 and probably 100 subscribers. You stick with something specific like how to rob this store in Jailbreak. That's very specific, and all the new players are going to be like, huh, this is really cool. And then you could start how to unlock this vehicle in Jailbreak. And then slowly people subscribe, and then you get to like 50 to 100 subscribers, and you're like, I became the richest Jailbreak player. And people are like, what? How did you do that? And they're curious, so they click on it. And as long this is where you want to start going from quantity to quality. You start making your videos better. Everyone's curious. And my advice for videos, which I'll talk about here in a second, but the advice is important. Basically, you start slowly making your niche more and more general until it's something you're happy with. So if I'm putting this into my shoes, my example, whatever, I started off with streaming and recording random videos. That didn't do too good. And then I started focusing my content on Piggy. Piggy was a really good era for the channel. It was so specific. How to escape this new chapter. The new chapter of Piggy is insane. Today I played Piggy with 100 people in my server. It's all in Piggy. And I grow and grow and grow, helping people get the true ending. People are like, man, this is hard. I would really need a professional right about now. And you help them, and they're satisfied with their results. So then they subscribe, and then they stick around. And then from Piggy, you start playing the fan games. And then you start playing Granny, Hello Neighbor. I didn't do this, but like you could get into other puzzle games. But for me, I went into more variety streams, I think. Here, let me check actually. And we'll check this out for a moment here, because when I started the channel, I didn't know where to start. I was young and I had no experience. I didn't know what to do and where to start. But let's take a look here. So the first video was nearly 6 years ago. I've had the channel for 6 years, but some videos I had to get rid of because my dad wasn't comfortable with me showing my face back then. But I started my video not knowing where to start. Tuber Simulator, Roblox minigames, Minecraft, then Roblox, Minecraft, Roblox, Minecraft, Roblox, CSGO, Reddit reviews. You see what I mean? I didn't know where to start. I started doing different thing after different thing. And then eventually I start doing Roblox, and then Minecraft, Roblox, and then it's more Roblox, and then some Minecraft, and then some Roblox. Just like a bad balance, because I'll do 5 Roblox videos, then 2 Minecraft videos, and then 1 Roblox video, and then 7 Minecraft videos. It wasn't a good balance between the two. And then slowly but surely it started getting more evened out to Roblox. And that's what we all remember. It'd be mainly Roblox videos, a lot of Piggy. And then occasional random videos like I did Why You're Mad Gaming Needs to Be Stopped. And that did very well. Although I didn't really do that kind of video again because look, one of the things of advice, if a video does exponentially well, do another video like it. If you make a video on a tutorial on Piggy, how to beat this map, and you average 20 views, but that one gets 200, do a tutorial on how to beat this map, and then the next map. And if they keep doing good, keep doing that. But if it doesn't work, then go back to other things, trying new things until something works out. But now for video advice, I think. Hold on, I'm thinking, what was I gonna say? I was like talking about dress to impress in videos. Yeah. So for videos, the most important thing I'd say is having a strong hook and thumbnail and title. Like, the middle of your video you do want to care for, but the thing that's actually going to get you the clicks is the thumbnail, the title, and the first 15 seconds. That's the main thing you want to focus on when making a video, which I've learned with my editor Close Me. And, like, think about it. Your thumbnail, you want something like crazy. So if I'm doing a Minecraft video where I'm testing a Godzilla Minecraft mod, what would be better? I put Godzilla into Minecraft, or wait, hold on. The new Godzilla mod in Minecraft versus I fought Godzilla. And then the thumbnails, what would be better? It'd be a Minecraft background, Godzilla, and a bunch of text saying the Godzilla mod? Or would it be cooler if it was like drawn out Godzilla eating you? Like, I know it's a lot harder, but if you can get something that's generally good, like it's just something you draw out, it's Godzilla eating you, then people are gonna be like, what the heck is going on? And then they click on it, and then it's either you're like, in today's video, I'm gonna be putting Godzilla into Minecraft, versus you getting straight to the point. Or what I like to do is add like a 15-second clip that's funny in the video that's like, Godzilla, no, no, no. Today I'm with Godzilla in Minecraft. Or like, I don't know, like, here, let me freestyle this random topic. Godzilla in Minecraft. So you play 15 seconds of me getting harassed by Godzilla of all things. And then the video starts. Today I added Godzilla into Minecraft and I'm going to be having to kill him. So basically, there's this new mod where you can summon Godzilla by saying 67 in the chat 67 times. So let's try it. And then a time lapse of you doing it 67 times. And then you're like, oh, nothing happened. And you turn around, Godzilla. Like, I don't know, just something random like that. Like, it's a little cringy, but it works for some people. Like, I know that was a sort of iffy example, but I'm not a video maker as much anymore. I'm a streamer, so I'm more of just continually entertaining rather than doing it for a period of time, like 15 minutes, and using effects to do it. I'm just using my personal self, that, like, my raw live self, and rather than using videos. But as long as you use a good title, good thumbnail, you can use ChatGPT to help you or other free resources. Very easy. There's many free editors like Photopea, Paint.net, stuff like that. Those ones are good. CapCut's, you can edit with CapCut on your phone or computer. I used HitFilm at one point. DaVinci Resolve's pretty technical, but I heard that one's very good. And there's a lot of good ones, but I would focus on learning how to edit, learning how to make a good hook, and be original. You don't want to be the same as everyone. I've mentioned that before. It's better to have a modded series of Minecraft rather than a plain series, because even if you think it's better having plain, it's better to add the mods, like, so that way it's better. And also, the titles is one thing that I recently learned. You don't want to be Master SMP Episode 1. You want to be like, for the title, be like, I created the most brain rot house in Minecraft. And then in the video, today I made a new Minecraft world and I'm going to be building the 6-7 house. That's my goal for today's episode. Keyword episode. Like, that script wasn't the best, but you saying episode, and then you post that, and then the next video is, the next video can be, let's see, you want to get diamonds in episode 2, then I became a rich billionaire. Just like that. Don't have to say in Minecraft, I became a rich billionaire. Or you could put I became rich in Minecraft. Either one works, instead of saying Master SMP episode 2. And then they click on it. Welcome back to the Master SMP. Today I have a goal of becoming the richest person in the world. It's way better than going, welcome back to episode 2 of the Master SMP. Today's goal is to get diamonds. Like, the second one's more straightforward, but it's not original, is my point. And then with YouTube Shorts, my advice, just copy trends. Really, with YouTube Shorts, go on your phone. Watch, I can do this within 5 scrolls. I'm going to go on YouTube Shorts, and you want to pay attention to the titles of the videos. So, you scroll, there's hashtag acting challenge, and then you scroll again, hashtag acting challenge. Because what happens on YouTube Shorts, it tricks the algorithm because people randomly change the hashtag, like marriage proposals. If you do that, whatever everyone else is doing, which in this case, hashtag acting challenge, then it's going to put your video out to more people because hashtag acting challenge is trending. So with YouTube Shorts, the title, always do whatever's trending, or something crazy clickbait like, I don't know, bro did what is bro doing? I don't know, something like that. It's got to be clickbaity. And then for the short itself, just use a lot of effects because you got to retain the people for 15 seconds and they're going to want to scroll off. What? What, Jack? I'm streaming.
Crush your head.
Stop. Stop.
I crushed your head.
Here, let me read chat really quick. Take a little break. Hi, how are you, Cam? I'm doing good. Wiz Spark, what's up, Josh? Lewis. I didn't know you're streaming. I'm here, I swear I fell asleep. Yo, Walmart. Yeah, Master S&P. What if I fart, though? I retired from Piggy. Most Roblox games. I'm thinking of genuinely quitting Roblox. 6-7, zip it. Minecraft, please. Yeah, that's valid. And it happens to a lot of people when they're like burnt out on something. My advice to burnout would be to either take a day off and brainstorm something you would really want. Because at least for me, because I'm passionate, I'm not just going to stop when I burn out. When I burn out, I'm just going to do something else. Because by all means, I want to try my best to stay consistent. So, in a way, I would just say to avoid burnout, just try something different. If you're making purely Roblox videos, do a video on Fortnite. You're like, or do a video with one of your friends. Something that's just completely different, and your viewers don't like it, they don't like it. But by all means, there might be one or two people, even if it's only one or two, that are still gonna enjoy that. But yeah, that's burnout. Shorts, pretty straightforward. Copy trends. Do stuff like, can this video get the same likes and comments? Or I will be commenting on everyone's video that uses this sound. If you use this sound, you'll get anywhere between 10 and or 110,000 subscribers. Stuff like that. I'm sure if I sat here on my phone and went like that, it'd probably do pretty good, which I might actually try that tonight to test a hypothesis. My hypotenuse. 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 But yeah, that's for shorts. Videos, strong hook, strong title, strong thumbnail, and semi-well edited throughout the rest of it. Like, try doing a little bit more than cuts. Cuts are really easy. That's the bare minimum I would do on my videos. You just gotta cut out just sit there and watch your video. Watch it before you edit it, unless there's like clear cuts, like I went AFK for 15 minutes or someone was yelling in the background. If it's a clear cut, cut it out, and then just watch your video. And if something's like, what's the point in that? Then just get rid of it. If it doesn't make sense, get rid of it. It's better to have a solid 7-minute video than a 15-minute video with things that you're like questioning yourself. Like, would I even watch this? Because what I found out is if I'm not happy watching my own video, then why would other people be? It makes sense. That's why I really liked having Close Me edit my videos, because it made my videos worth watching. It'd be 12 minutes only because I wasn't that good at making videos, But he left in the good parts. I'm like, pretty good video. I can just sit here and watch it all. Not bad. And then I upload, and then you can always make a short of your video, even whether it's just the intro, like, today I fought the Wither Storm in Minecraft, and then it shows a clip of you spawning it in, and then here we go, and then you fighting him. Stay tuned, or click right here to see the full video, or something like that. And then it advertises the video. But stick with a niche when you're starting off, and then slowly get that to a more general thing until it's something you want. Like for me, for example, it's pretty difficult because I don't know what I want, because Roblox is fun. It's in a bad spot, and I don't see myself becoming a Roblox only streamer. Minecraft is pretty fun, but for a lot of people, their Minecraft phase doesn't last more than 2 weeks. So it's like, I don't know. So that's why I'm more of a variety. But the issue with that is it's really hard to become a variety streamer when there's so many other people streaming variety. So many. There's probably hundreds right now. And we landed here. And I stream between Roblox and Minecraft. I'm trying to stick with less games and then occasional other games. And the issue with that is, since it's so general, it's a little bit harder to grow, because people are going to see this. They're like, oh, I like this stream, and then they subscribe, and then they're like, why is he streaming My Little Ponies? Why would I subscribe to him? And then they unsubscribe. Stuff like that. Like, you got to make it clear that you're a variety streamer before. Okay, we're laying down now. Yeah, but those are my advice for shorts and videos. As for streams, when you're just starting out, the main goal isn't the subscribers, because the subscribers come to you over time. It's the watch time. My advice, just post as many shorts as you can at once and then live stream, because if you have 10 shorts posted, one of them's guaranteed to get at least 100 views. 100 don't sound like a lot, but out of 100 people, if they see that button, they're going to click on your stream, and then they're going to watch, and as long as you entertain them, you can talk to them while they're in your chat, make a new friend. So you gave up to name Cameron? No, I haven't gave up on that. I'm still thinking about it. It's a big decision for me, Void, because if I don't make it clear that I'm going from Cam Master Gaming to Cammer, then people are going to be like, who is this person? Am I subscribed to them? Who are they? And then they're going to get confused. And the confusion is the hard thing. Although, if I want to rebrand, I got to do it soon before I get too large that I just can't. Because the issue of Cam Master Gaming, Cam is 3 letters. Not bad. Master is... Master's 6 letters. So we're at 9 already. And then gaming is also 6 letters. So 6, 12, 15 characters. And imagine that. You're in the future. You want to watch your favorite YouTuber. 15 letters you got to type out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. That's so many characters. That takes like 10 seconds to type out. Even for me, who's mastered it. No pun intended. That's like 4 seconds. For someone who owns the channel. versus if it's Cammer, that's Cam 3R. That's only 5 letters. That's a third of it. And when you're typing, done. That's like 1 second versus, so it's Cam Master Gaming. Like 4 seconds. And then Cammer, a single second. And then you also got to put into perspective, like, say you're out and about and someone's talking about their favorite YouTubers. Hey, did you see, here, let's sit up for this one. Alright, so, person 1. Hey, did you see the new Mr. Beast video that just dropped? Person 2. Yeah, dude, that was crazy. And, like, it was a crazy good video. It works well. Sounds good in conversation. Hold on, let me... Okay, in this scenario, we're talking about Cam Master Gaming. You got person 1. Yo, bro, did you see the new Cam Master Gaming video that just dropped? Yeah, bro, Cam Master Gaming's a pretty cool YouTuber. I think he's gonna go live this weekend. It doesn't, like, got that ring to it, if that makes sense. You're like, yeah, Cam Master Gaming. Cam Master Gaming. I don't know, it's like 5 vowels. You know, there's a guy on YouTube named Cam2R. That's the issue, Cheetah. That's like my main con against changing the channel name, because if I change it to Cam, so many other people named Cam. If I change it to Cammy, there's so many people named Cammy. If I change it to Cammer, there's nobody named Cammer. However, there is someone named Cam2R, which they aren't the exact same. However, Cam2R, he's already grown and he's got a bunch of stuff. Dude, Camster sounds like hamster. Why would I want to be known as Camster the hamster? But yeah, like, I don't know this Cam2R person. I just found him while I was doing research. It's very hard to make an original name now, especially when it's only 5 characters. It's very difficult because there's millions of people on the platform. By that I mean like hundreds of millions. And there's bound to be someone with a 5-letter account name. Like on Roblox, you can't name yourself Cam. You can't name yourself Rob. You can't name yourself Bop, Dip, Dot, Cop, Pop. Like 3-letter names, they won't happen because they're already taken. And then 4-letter names, you go down, dome, chow, tire, crow, bird, fish, rock. They're already taken. And then you go to 5 letters. Camera, Wordle, orang, train, crane, plane, fiver, cores, tires, fires, malls, balls, shoes. Yeah, there's a bunch of names, and they're all gonna be taken. Like, you can name yourself AA496. Just said random AA496. Yeah, 5-letter combination. Someone probably took it to get the unique name. Here, let's check. Let's take a look, just for confirmation. AA496. And then we'll go to search filters, channel, and then there's someone with 100 subscribers named AA496. And then if I go to cam, search filters, all, channel, apply, Cam Wilder, 2 million subscribers, Cam with an extra M, 250K, Cam Huff, 590K, Cam Country, or just Cam, 270,000. Cam Driving, 175K. It doesn't work. And then we go to I could be Cammer, like Cammer Hammer. Someone with 7 subscribers with the extra M. Let's go 1M, the name that I intended. You get to Cam2R, 200K subscribers. And he posts pretty often, I'd say. Although it's just one person, versus if I named myself Cam, there's a bunch of people. However, the only issue with naming myself Cam and the other people, like, yeah, I could be like, oh, that's my name. Well, it's going to be harder to grow because it's not very original. Cammer can be like gamer, although it looks like that, but like, don't sound like that. Kamer, that sounds weird. I'm not gonna lie. But if it's like, I don't know. Here. Let's see if there's Cam R. Just Cammer, but it's Cam R. And then we'll go to search filters, all, channel. There's nobody named Cam R. But it don't really sound like Cam R. It just sounds like Cam R. That's the only issue with that. GPS map camera geotag camera. Why are there so many accounts named that? Why are there so many accounts named GPS map camera geotag camera? What in the world? But yeah. My point is, Cam Master Gaming, it's very like 2010s to say the least. Like the master in the gaming, like gaming with this person or this gaming, this something, this blah 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 that blah 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 that. It's really not the best because when you put gaming in your channel name, it really limits you to gaming, and it'd be really weird if your channel's this person gaming. What about member names? We could keep the master not mascot, or like what's the name, like logo, or I don't know. We can still keep master as like the, I don't know what it's called, the like the I don't know what the word is. Just keeping master as the, I guess mascot is the best it's gonna get. I can't think of a better word than the mascot of the channel, or like the logo, slogan, motto. I don't know. You guys might know what I mean. But yeah, it wouldn't mess with members that much. Camera with an E. I could. Cover. What? Alright, let me finish talking and giving my advice about YouTube starting off, and then we'll talk about changing the channel name. So we figured out shorts, we figured out videos, and for starting off with streaming, you want to stick with something niche. Same with the videos. I'm thinking about a cover. Oh. No, I think maybe more of a logo. Maybe a logo's right. Like the logo. The icon. I don't know. But yeah, if you're starting off with streaming, my advice is stick with something niche, just like videos, and stay consistent. You don't have to be streaming 5 hours every day. As long as you stay consistent with what you're streaming, people are bound to come back. They're like, wow, you're streaming this, that's so cool. And then you boom, boom, boom. You get 5 viewers who all love it. Then you get 10 viewers who all love it. And then someone requests you try something else. And then you try it. And then your viewers are like, oh, that's pretty cool. And you're like, oh, that's pretty cool. And you just keep doing that, rinse and repeat, until you start getting into more general stuff. And then you just doing stuff with viewers is also a really good thing, because whenever you can connect with your viewers, it makes them more bound to stay. They're like, oh, wow, you really helped me live on camera. That's so cool. I'll subscribe in case you become a big thing in the future. And you really want to stay consistent, because it's 3,000 hours in 1 year's time. So to put that in perspective, if you spent 300 of those 365 days streaming just for an hour to 10 people, you get 10 people for 1 hour 300 times. You get 10 people for 1 hour is 10 hours. 300 times is 3,000 hours. And then boom, you're already in there. And the best thing about that is that since it's not like it resets every year. If it's 365 days, next new year, reset. You're back to square one. It doesn't do that. It goes by last 365 days, not last year. So you could go into the new year, and all it's going to do is get rid of those bad streams where only 2 people watch, and it'll go better and better and better and better until you go from averaging 1 person, and then 3 people, and then 5. And then as long as you stay consistent, you get up here to like 10 people, and then you keep that and you retain it for like a year, or even just half a year of good streams, and boom, you get monetized. And then now with 3,000 hours of monetization, it's not very useful for people who just make videos, in my opinion, because no ad revenue, you're just relying on memberships really, or super thanks. But whenever you grow a fan base with streaming, this is what I like about streaming. You grow the fan base, you have those loyal people who are like, man, I've known this guy for like a year now, and I'm always at his streams, and I can finally donate to him. And then you like, here, have $5. I hope this helps you out. And then you get more and more money. You have to hit $100 threshold to actually receive the paycheck, although it won't reset. If you don't hit $100 in 1 month, it just goes to the next month. So you make $20 in 1 month, then the next month you make $20, and now you're at $40, and then it goes up until you get to 100. So then that month you make 100, you'll get $100, which is pretty nice actually. So that way you're not just getting $2 paychecks, and it's a lot easier for YouTube. But that's my advice for starting off. And always do big things. Like, even if you schedule it a week in advance, which I'm going to try and do, just schedule something in advance. I might schedule something for, I don't know, Saturday or Sunday, and be like, just some silly stream, like live getting my hair cut. Might do that because I do need a haircut. Or live until someone raids me. Live until I hit 2,700 subscribers. You do sleep streams, I do sleep streams. And for me, I do sleep streams because they work, and I only do it if they work. If it gets 5,000 views, holy crap, that's crazy. So I'll do another one. But I think the last one only got 1,000 views, so I probably won't do another one for a bit. Although it doesn't really bother me, the comments I get, because it's not like people all going in my DMs. But yeah, that's my advice for starting off with shorts, videos, or streams. And if you want more personal info on that, feel free to DM me. I always reply to comments. I always reply to DMs as long as they're not like against TOS, like hateful or, you know, stuff like that. I usually always reply to DMs, no matter who it is. I might not accept your friend request, but if you send me a message request, I will most likely accept it. 99% sure. I think there's been like one that I've rejected in this because they look suspicious. And I can give you a lot of advice because I would really love to help someone else out, because who knows, maybe you watching this stream are going to be the next up and coming YouTuber. What if it's not me? What if it's really you? You never know until you try. And that's why I want to just help people out. And that's one of the things I want to do whenever my channel gets bigger. I don't want to just be like forgetting about my day ones. I'd rather at least try to help people, even if I forget about some of my day ones. Like, there are a select few that I'm always going to remember. Like, example, probably Void because he's caused a lot of drama. Probably Wand because he's contributed significantly to watch time hours. He probably contributed at least 100 hours, which is literally a 40th of what I need. And out of 4,000 hours, if you ask me, that's a lot. And then same with Cheetah, Base, Cyber, Admin, Lord Monkey, everyone in our group we have on Discord. We've made a lot of memories together, like a lot, and I probably won't forget about any of them. Hopefully, I'll be able to meet up with some of them eventually. And then Zaru, he's been a pretty big impact on the channel. There's also other characters, Z-Sweet, Jason, Ryan's Turtle Gamer. Who else is pretty... Roblox Gamer 11. He doesn't pull up to the streams as often, although I don't blame him. I've been streaming in the nights, and he's in like the other continent. He's in like Europe. I'm not gonna say what country in case he's not comfortable with that, but he's in Europe, so he's obviously like 7 to 12 hours ahead. So every time I stream, unless it's in the morning, he probably can't pull up to it. Although he has pulled up recently. He was in another one of the streams. I forgot which one. I'm sure if I streamed early in the day, he'd show up. But he was there for a long time. He encouraged me a lot. Same with Cino. He's been pretty original. Brayden and Brady, they've done a lot on the channel. Even some people I know, Holden, Aiden, Lazy Pizza, Monkey God Gaming, he's been a big impact on the channel. He's been a day oneer, literally day zero, basically. Who else? This is me just trying to think of people off the top of my head. I feel like I'm offending people like this. Iron plays. He goes by like Stud Studios now, but he's a pretty big impact on the channel. I'm not sure who else. I'm a little bit lost, to be honest. But there's a pretty select few that I'll probably remember. Cheetah, I said your name. I said you and everyone in Lee People. Don't even give me that, bro. Don't even. Kev, maybe. Noir. Noir is a big one. Noir, has given me crazy motivation, and I'm sure you all know why. Thinking of other names, Crixie Up, Jax, Big Plays. You didn't hear me? No, I mentioned everyone in Elite People. But yeah, there's a lot of people. Although, I don't know, Crixie Up and Big Plays aren't even that big. I just remembered them. Noir's a huge one, though. He originally went by Doge Mania. He's the one who brought like Zaro and his friend group, and he's obviously donated me a lot of money that I'm more than grateful for. And then Codis Boy, he helped set up the first Discord server. Parrot, I don't know what he goes by now. Molotov. I'm just thinking of some viewers right now. Like, I think there is Witty, the guy from Friday Night Funkin' fan. Witty fan, like 2022. I'm thinking of like the people I've VC'd with. Nah, I ain't gonna remember Shot Dart. I don't know, whatever. My point is, the thing I like about streaming is connecting with people. And when you connect with people for such a long period of time, they're more likely to donate to you rather than whenever you're just making videos, like just the super things. If they're like, well, he already replies to all of his comments, so then what's the point in donating? I agree. I wouldn't donate. And then if it's a small streamer, they just got monetization, have barely received any donations, and then you just boop, donate. This person donated $9.99 through Super Chat. Oh my god! Guys, he just donated $10! That's crazy. Even I react to $10. Honestly, any donation. If someone donates 99 cents, I'm yo, thank you so much, bro. That's actually really kind of you. Like, I know it sounds a little sarcastic, but I'm being serious. Like, every dollar is very, like, great. I'm very grateful for. But yeah, I think if you want to make money, I don't know. It's really weird because I haven't really made any videos ever since I got monetized, so I'm not totally certain how much you would make per ad revenue, which I might try and make a video. I don't know what on, but I want to do some bigger project, and that's another thing. Always do projects. Like, if you're streaming, do like, if you beat me, you get 1,000 Robux. If you have the money for something like that, or you're confident in your abilities, just do that. Or, the winner gets 1,000 Robux. People join the stream. They're like, how do I get 1,000? I'll be put a timer up. Yeah, come back in 30 minutes and we're going to start this tournament in this game. And whoever wins gets 1,000 Robux. And then you give them their 1,000 and everyone's like, wow, he's actually not lying. Pretty cool guy. Maybe he might do another stream like this. So then they come back and then they come back and then rinse and repeat. But if you don't have the money, I would focus on originality and creativity. Those are like the main things you need. And quality. I mean, I don't put the best quality in my streams, but I really do try. Like, I always upgraded my setup. All of my funds I've gotten from YouTube, I think I've put back into the channel. I got a green screen, a monitor, RAM. Is that it? I think that's it. That's like 150, 220, maybe like, wait. It's like $370. I've spent like 400 in total or something like that. And all of it's gone back into the channel. I think maybe I've spent $10 on getting a snacks at a gas station. But that's it. anyways, that's my advice for today to anyone who's curious. Do you sometimes snore? I'm not sure if I snore. Dude, YouTube's a dream. That's why I'm really passionate about it. My goal, I love that we got sidetracked so far from Christmas list. Yeah, we did, bro. I might, like, whenever the stream ends, I might just cut it to how to grow your channel or something like that. Just so people have something to watch if they're bored. It's like a little podcast. But, crap, I'm thinking. Yeah, YouTube's a dream. The goal is to get as far as I possibly can until I'm in college. And depending on where I'm at in college, fingers crossed, I'm making... Well, it looks like I'm flipping you off. Fingers crossed, I'm making enough that, like, I'm confident in not needing college. Although, there's also another variable in there, my gymnastics. If I go NCAA, then I'm going to start spamming shorts on gymnastics because it's going to be something I'm passionate about. Although if I don't, then I'm just going to put all of my marbles into YouTube. And it's my 3 career ways. There's gymnastics, although you don't really get a lot of money from it. You do get the insane achievements, world champion medals, Olympic games, stuff like that. But you don't really earn the money. It's kind of just the fun you have doing the sport. And then YouTube, something I've always loved. I've always loved playing games, and there's always new games. And even if I'm not playing games, I'm doing stuff like this. I'm just sitting here talking to you guys for the last hour about how to start your own channel. There's a bunch of topics I can talk about for a long time. You just have to talk to me about it, and I'll talk back. That's what I'd like an interviewer podcast for. I don't want to be a podcaster, but I'd like to be podcasted, if that makes sense. I wouldn't be like, hey, so what's your name? My name is John. Really? Tell me a little bit about yourself and your channel. So, I'm John, and I have a gaming channel. Like, I'd rather be answering the questions. I love answering questions. Joe Rogan? Heck, maybe. But I'd like to be podcasted. But depending on where I am, fingers crossed, I pray about this every night about YouTube. I just pray that it'll work out, because I'd love to have that as my career, because not only am I providing a bunch of people entertainment, I'm doing something I enjoy for money. I'm inspiring other people, showing them that you can do anything you set your mind to, and I'm proving my family wrong. And yeah, it's just, I also get to work at home. I don't have to go somewhere and work a bunch of hours and then come back. YouTube, you just do whatever you want. Like, I could start doing 3-hour streams instead of all of my 12-hour streams, and just get used to that and have my viewers get used to that. And then if I make $500 on donations in one stream because people want me to read their chats, that's $500. Cam got chat turned off. When did that happen? Oh, are you talking about last stream? But yeah, if you get $500 in one stream after 3 hours, how much is that an hour? That's like, like 165 or something. Yeah, it's like, I don't know the exact numbers, but that's like 165 an hour. If you stream 3 hours, 4 times a week, 50 weeks, 7 days a week. Oh yeah, 365 days. If you stream for like here, let's go by the month. I think going by the month is easier. If you stream every weekend, it's like $1,000, and then you stream 2 other days, so you do four weeks in a month, 4 days each week. 4 times 4 is 16. That's like $8,000 a month. If you're making $8,000 a month, that's like $96K a year. That's very good. If I start streaming in January, would you watch? I got kicked out of partner program, apparently. I reused content. Oh, I'm sorry about that. Yeah, I'd probably watch. I mean, I like to watch other small streamers in my free time. Like, if I'm doing something, editing, homework, working out, I kind of like to just have something playing. Like, I'd much rather have, like, a podcast or a long 30-minute video or even a live stream rather than music most of the time. Sometimes I prefer music, although I like music a lot, but I just don't listen to it a whole lot. I think I'd rather just listen to something like stream. But yeah, if you're making $8,000, you're working 4 days a week. Well, I guess you might be working a little bit more, but it's 3 hours, and 3 times 4, that's 12-hour weeks. If it's 12-hour weeks and you're making $92,000, and then of course you're making occasional more in one stream, less in one stream, that's probably $100,000 in a year. And that's my goal by the end of senior year. I know that's very rough when the most I've made is $800, which is a lot. Although when it comes from one person, that's not a reliable source of income. That's why I think my average is more relatively like 200, because I probably make like 50 on ad revenue and 150 on donations, because every now and then I'll get a $10 donation. It's like once a week I'll get a donation, and like $40, and then every now and then someone will donate more, whether that's like Noir or who's the name of that woman? Crap, I feel bad. I forgot. It was this woman who donated like 100 euros, which is insane. That's a lot. But then there's also memberships. If I have 10 people paying for a $2 membership, that's 20 extra bucks added on. And I'm going to start doing more members content, because I just feel like I should pay back the members a little bit more. Which that's what I was thinking about for this stream. But, yeah, I might also try to start using member-only chat. So it's like a public stream, but only members can chat. And then, yeah, just helping out with the members so they stay. But yeah, that's my advice for YouTube. It's a dream. I've got some time to grow the channel, and I mean, look where we've gone. December 31st last year, so we started off the year with 1,040 subs, and we're about to get into the best month of the year, arguably. No, not even arguably. December last year, we genuinely went from having the dead channel, 2 years inactivity, and we got like 150 subscribers in a month, all from streaming, which is insane. Winter is the best. Especially, I'm going to try and take early finals. This is something for you guys to know. I haven't really figured this out yet, but I'm gonna get an excuse from school so that way I can take all of my midterms early. That way I get 1 extra week off of school to be on winter break. So then I'd be on winter break for, let me check right now. One, two, three, 4.5 weeks. With 4.5 weeks, guys, do you know what I could do? I could be streaming daily for 4.5 weeks. That's 35 days. I can do marathon streams, 24-hour long streams. I can do live until I beat RDR2, live until I beat Terraria, live until I beat Minecraft, live until I hit 3,000 subscribers, live until I hit 4,000, etc. Just using last year as an example, we had 3 weeks and we locked in. We really did. We ignored all kind of burnout and we just streamed all mornings, all nights, and we got like 2,000 hours worth of watch time in a month, which is insane for those of you who are just starting off. So that's why I'm a little... That's the one thing about YouTube. So I feel like the channel has... I think the channel has a lot of potential in this next coming month, because if you think about it, we're a bigger channel, so it's going to be easier to see the channel. And whenever I have 4 weeks of being consistent, whether I'm making videos and or streams, whatever I'm doing. And plus, another thing that keep in mind, if everyone else is on winter break, then everyone on winter break... Hold on. Yeah, if everyone's on winter break, there's more audience, more gamers to see my content. More of that, more clip farm, more whatever. And just say one clip goes viral, we skyrocket in subs. Or just generally we grind. We do live untils, which worked out pretty well. I'd say aim for 3K for the end of the year. I want to be unrealistic, Brayden, and aim for 5K. I know that's mad unrealistic. Very. Doubling the sub count in the span of 1 month, which is insane. Which I agree with you. 3K is very reasonable. Like, I'm more than certain we'll hit 3K subs by the end of the year. Because my goal right now is to hit 2,700 before the end of November, and then that's 300 on 1 month. Easy subs and viewers on Christmas Eve. You should stream until Christmas. I could do like a live Santa tracker or something. Although I did want to do like an IRL stream, like do something where I'm like Christmas live. It's all cozy. Maybe opening presents or something. Although it depends on my family. If they're comfortable with me opening presents on Christmas, I'll open presents on Christmas on camera. Otherwise, I'll just stream afterwards and no big deal. And especially because most people are in a time zone after me, excluding people in Californian time zone. So, yeah. And same with New Year's, I could do live MST time zone. Everyone is going to be 2 a.m. They're already in the next year. And, yeah, I mean, I got a lot of ideas for winter break. I'm sure we can grow the channel being consistent. Especially if I get that week off, that will be so beneficial for me. An extra 7 days of just straight streaming, and more streaming. I don't really care about burnout because I have you guys. Whether I'm streaming to 2 people or 13,000 people again, it really doesn't matter. I'm always going to try and read chat. I always am here for entertaining people, and I just love YouTube. So you're in Atlantic time zone? Yeah. Alright, but that's my thoughts for growing channel, whether you're using videos, shorts, or streams, and a little bit of future plans because I think it's really possible. It's gonna be a lot of grind like last year, but if I was able to go from having 0 viewers to concurrent 20, that's crazy. And then if I went from, hold on, let's check this out, because I'm not totally certain how many subscribers I had, but I want to check this out just to be sure. Lifetime. Okay, so in the month of December, we went from 910 subscribers to here. How much was I on? Okay, yeah. From December 8th to January 8th, we gained 200 subscribers, which is 120 or 100. Wait, if there's 1,000 people, 200, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. That's 1/5 of my subs. So realistically, if I'm aiming for the same goal of getting 1/5 of my sub count, and we're at 2,700, what's 1/5 of 27? Hold on. 1 minute, please. So that would be 550 subs. So the realisticness, or the realistic goal, to say the least, would be to getting like 3.3K, I think. I'm probably one of, if not the most loyal sub. I've been watching almost all streams since 2022. Yeah, you're pretty loyal, Braden. Even like with all of your school, you still pull up the streams. Dude, the sub count, dude, there's like a crazy spike. If you go in the last 28 days, just 2,030, 2,640, or 2,640. Like, originally, I thought the goal of the year was going to be like 2,500. Well, excluding me saying 10K, here we come. That'd be crazy. How much is the most I've gone in 1 year? In 2025, we've gone from 1,050 to 2,668, which is 1,600 subscribers, which is double. And if you think about it, we're going to get to 3K by the end of the year. That's triple my sub count. So if we keep tripling out, let's just put this into perspective. We get 3K by the end of the year. That means if we go at the same rate, we triple it again. We get 9K in 2026. And then you triple that again. You get to, like, I don't know, 30K in 2027. And then 2028, 100K subs. That's in 2028. And if I'm consistently streaming, still getting that, and like, you never know, if one thing goes viral, then it changes everything. Like, say for example, I didn't expect to get a raid. I thought we were gonna stick with like 2,500 by the end of the year, and who knows, maybe something will happen in the month of December. A clip will go viral on TikTok. Like, a good example I like to use recently is Crankama. So he's got 67,000 subscribers. And did he get banned from streaming? I think he got banned from streaming. Hold on. What the heck happened? Well, my point is, he was at like I don't know. He's probably I'm not totally certain, but he had one clip that went really viral, and then he went crazy up. He went from like 10,000 to 60,000, which is like 6 times in one little bit. I'm trying to find what happened. He had 100K on the TikTok. That's cool. Okay, I'm sorry about this 2 week ban. Why did you get? Oh, okay. Just got another strike from the Ink Games video. First strike hadn't cleared yet. That means this ban lasts 2 weeks, so you can't upload any type of content for 2 weeks. As a sign to never upload a YouTube video again. During this time, I will be going through old streams and trying to upload clips on TikTok every day. Also be working with mods to make a new rule. Like, you see, that guy's really passionate. He's just trying and trying. That's kind of sad that he got banned for 2 weeks. But, yeah, that's that with him. But my point is, it won't always be 2 times the sub count, 3 times the sub count. Maybe 1 year, 1 mil to 1.5 mil. That's crazy. Hey Cam, what's on your list? I haven't made it yet. We just had an hour and a half of me being like a podcaster something. I don't know. You could play it back. Have a blessed Christmas. May Jesus save you. Thank you. I'm so Butler. I appreciate it. Ari Cam, I hope you have a blessed day and had some good food. Thank you. I appreciate it.
What you need to do, Cameron?
What do I need to do, Dad?
You need to find other streamers that have about as many subscribers as you, and then see if they want to do a
Collaboration?
yeah. And that way you can get some of theirs, and they can get some of yours, and you can both grow. And then after you do that, then you find somebody else that's got equal to your new subscriber count. Do it that way.
I could do that. There's this one person who got in touch with me. I think he's got like 13K, which is quite a bit more than me. I might try doing a collaboration with him.
Because I was looking at, and I don't remember the numbers exactly, but Tucker Carlson and Nick Fuentes, when they interviewed together, it was like triple the viewers that either one of them ever get.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I feel like I'm missing some of the chats. RMT Loki saved the channel. The planning dedicated to stream. Gamer Red's thinking about leaving YouTube again. I was gonna leave a month ago, but I stayed. Cam on Christmas Eve. Stream till Christmas. Yeah, that's fine. I might leave YouTube apparently because they support bad actors. You're in PST. Yeah, you're right, Brayden. I have an idea for the week of Christmas. DMs. You just play a bunch of games all week, maybe. 2028. Hopefully, start off with 75K to 50K subs. Yeah. You started.
Stop yelling, Jack! What? Stop yelling.
You've been in the grind since 2023, but you started 2019. It's kind of weird with me. If I go to my lifetime analytics, I was on the grind. Let me see. like it was slow growth. Here, let me. Yeah, I can show this. All right, let me. So this is my lifetime between 2019 and now, and you can see my analytics. You're in the grind 2022, then took a long break. Chat disconnected. Okay, reconnected. And then came back summer 23 and then left, came back winter 24. Yeah, like it's really inconsistent, but we grinded very consistently until 2023, as you mentioned. You're in the grind 2022, took a long break. I didn't take a long break in 2022. 2022 is like my best year. Well, it's a good year at least. Went from 240 to 700. That's pretty crazy if you ask me. And then it's 2023 that I had this long break. So what happened is I started being burnt out when I got to like 760. And then like obviously February, March, they're pretty hard months because there's not a lot of breaks. And then the account got deleted for like a day. And 20 of y'all still resubscribed, which grateful to those. And then luckily I was gonna quit if I didn't get my channel back actually. I was like, I think I was crying about this because I was at like 863 and then boom, everything got wiped. And then the next day I got it back after messaging YouTube. And then I was like pretty demotivated. I was really demotivated about that. And look at this. So we hovered at about 840 between June 2023. Here we are, June 2024. And then it wasn't until October 2024 that I came back. And even then, it was like November, really. Yeah, I'd say it was November. So then from June to November, how many months is that? 12 months going all the way to June again. And then July, August, September, October, November. That's 17 months. Remember, you were streaming the day before, then you woke up, messaged the group chat, said the channel was deleted, so you're... Yeah, dude, it was awful. But there's 17 months where I just kind of like put the channel off to the side and forgot about it. And then it was November 24. Let's do custom 11/1/1/24 to today. So this is now. I revived the channel in November. We slowly get back on the grind. 900, and then here's the huge grind in December. We go from barely reviving the channel after 17 months. And this is where I came back as like a new person, according to everyone. We come back, the first 10 days don't gain anything. First 14 days we don't really gain anything. But we stay consistent, and that's what mattered. And then we kept going up and up and up. And right before the end, like even on Christmas, we were on the grind. Took a little day off, probably. Right on the last day, 1040. And then we kept grinding a little bit, and then I sort of stopped with the videos in this area a little bit. But yeah, we were stuck at... What happened here? What happened here? We like locked in, and then we get to February? February, March, April, May. Okay, it wasn't. Oh, it was until the end of the school year. I just didn't really grind at all. So we took like February, March, April, May off. That's 4 months. Which that's my issue is just being inconsistent. And then we come back for the summer. We grind, and then school starts, and we get to about dang. We were that close to 1,500 for a while. School starts, and then we're probably between late July to late September, I'd say. Everything was very like slow in August, September, because I don't know, just wasn't posting that much. And then now it's just been pretty uphill. We gone in October 2025. This is when I got monetized, or no, it was August, but we go in October. We went from 1,500 to holy almost 2K. I think the goal was 2K by the end of October, but look at that, in 1 month we got nearly 500 subscribers. And then November got to 2K, slowed down a little bit, but now we're in break, and then huge spike up, and now we're just trying to stay consistent. Your vacation boosted you? I don't know. I think there's other things that boosted me more. But yeah, that's the yap about where we're at. And I reckon as long as I stay consistent, not taking 4, 7, and 17 months off, then should probably be fine. But I'm pretty motivated as of now. And especially with Christmas coming up in like December, that's like the best month on the channel. So we're going to be on the grind. Okay, sorry about that. Probably the sleep streams, yeah, they helped out a lot, actually. Alright, what is that screenshot?
Where you going?
Remember when Cam IP grabbed and doxed me? What, bro? That's crazy. Let's see here.
I think so.
No, it's on that chair right before the kitchen, Jack. Think, Jack, no, you passed it right there, I think. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Here, I'm gonna just start another stream and then do what I was doing, and then I'm gonna turn this stream into just like shrink it a little bit and then just turn it into advice. So yeah, give me a second. I'm gonna start another stream.